So that was a little, maybe a couple of those drills that we saw, or a couple of those exercises we saw. You were a little bit frustrated with some of the stuff, maybe more so than we've seen you visibly be before.
No, it's just guiding the practice players, and honestly, they do an incredible job for us because we are very demanding with, and we spend a lot of time going through walkthroughs, and it's more the practice reps, Sean, are like the most important thing because the behaviors they the behaviors they guide lead to whether stuff transfers or it doesn't in the game. So, like for instance, what happened is they did strong side help 3 times in a row. That's never going to happen in a game. Like so, it's more just continuing to guide them, so then it transfers to what we want 5v5.
So
Yeah.
it was the practice players that were not doing
Yes.
like,
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
It feels like things with your guys' season were so just like continuous, but now you get this great
Yeah.
year, there's another one coming
Yeah.
up. What is that like to kind of have
Yeah, I think it's going to be a tough stretch soon because it's like the 4 games in 7 days, I think it is. So yeah, just getting these practice opportunities now, I think, to just trying to challenge myself more and making sure what we practice is kind of equated to what we're doing the most in the games. So I'm trying to be a bit more systematic where we know like, all right, this is the offense, like this is the slice of the pie for our actions. Well, let's try and equate that completely to how much we're practicing certain things in practice and the same defensively. So just trying to think a little bit more through that lens today, trying that as a new concept, and I liked it. It worked quite well. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's like honestly, it was one of the reasons I really wanted this job because of more practice time. So I think we're really fortunate because we do have practice time in this league. And I think, it is slowly going away with more games next year, but it's really beneficial because you can, just days like this, I believe you can get a lot done as a coach and it does have a tangible impact on performance. Yeah, I think it's just some small tweaks here and there. It's never. I'm not really one to put in like new things, so it's much more. All right, teams have started guarding our flat pick and roll this way, and we're seeing some new coverages emerge. So now we're going to talk about what we're doing to beat that. We've been the top five team defensive rebounding last 10 games. That's a huge turnaround to start of the season. Let's celebrate that. Let's make sure we keep doing it in practice. So I think it's just kind of seeing where we're at with certain numbers and then just making fine adjustments here and there.
That orange vest that Carla had on earlier, is that kind of like in football where like they have the quarterback in the vest, you're not allowed to hit him?
It's where we got it from, Sean. It's a great idea from Damien, our head of performance. He did that in the AFL in Australia, and it's basically, Carla just took a knot when she fell in that last game, so it's just, making sure that she's good there.